Jason und Gary, willkommen in der Schweiz. Zum Anfang gerade ein paar Fragen zu eurem neuen Album «The Circus», wo sehr ein grosser Erfolg ist. Was ist der Unterschied zwischen dem neuen Album und den anderen?
Well, all the other ones were successful as well. So in that regard, there's no different. No, it's a cliche to say it, but I suppose it's just a move onwards. It's a progression in terms of we've been a lot more involved with the writing process as a group of the four of us. It was mainly just Gary, wasn't it, years ago, writing all the music, and it still is. But us three watch him now in the studio. Now we're writing together, playing together, and I think it reflects in the quality of the album. I think you can hear the different characters, different personalities of each member of the band coming through into the music.
Warum heißt das neue Album «The Circus»?
Well, for the first time ever, we have written an album with a tour in mind, because we knew when we started this record last year that we'd be on tour in the UK this summer. So a lot of the tracks are, like Greatest Day was written really as the opening song for our show. And The Circus for us, although it's a very slow ballad, it seemed like a great theme for our tour. It's something visually you can imagine straight away, so that's why we called it The Circus.
Was denkt ihr, ist es euer bestes Album, das ihr je herausgegeben habt?
I think you always think your latest work's the best. And maybe it should be like that, because it's our most recent work. And I think we all felt very proud of it. Having said that, I do feel we're still at the start of our creative journey, and there's lots more for us to explore yet.
So what changed? Was hat sich in den letzten 10 Jahren verändert?
Maybe or your work. What did change in this time?
What's changed in 10 years? Technology changed. I mean, everybody's into computers now and mobile phones, and
Even you.
Even me, yeah. And we didn't have that when we were together the first time. You had a mobile phone, but it was about that big, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we all shared it. But no, what's changed about the fans? Everybody's gotten older. Our young fans are now young women. Well, some of them are old women. With children. I don't have children, but the other 3 guys have children. I think we're slower paced, aren't we? Because we're older. We're aching a bit in our backs and our knees, so we have to slow down a bit on stage. What else has changed, Gaz?
I think, like Jay said, in 10 years, so many things change. I think maybe the biggest thing of all, our attitude towards everything, because we do have families. Take that is actually number 2 for us, because our families come first. But maybe that's why we enjoy it so much more this time.
Wie wichtig ist euch der Erfolg? Ist euch der Erfolg heute wichtiger als früher?
Now or before?
Well, I think it's always important. The success of something comes last. I think, there's so much involved into getting an album or a tour together. Success is the very last thing you think of. So, of course, it's important because, of the industry we're in, but I don't think it's essential to why we're doing this.
Ihr habt Music Stars vorher kurz getroffen. Was für einen Ratschlag gebt ihr diesen jungen Talenten zum Erfolg haben?
Famous and to have success with their music.
Don't bloody bother.
Don't do it.
Why?
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Advice, I suppose. Actually, I've got a nice piece of advice.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. I've got a nice piece of advice for anybody, any young person wanting to break into being a famous person, is to stay in contact with the mums and dads and families, because that's it's the most important thing, really. It's easy to get too caught up in being famous and ambitious, but you need to keep in contact with your people back home. It keeps you grounded.
Freut ihr euch, heute Abend mit ihnen zu singen?
It should be great. Yeah, should definitely be good. I think in one way or another we've all been in their shoes at one time throughout our lives. It's important for them here tonight, so we're going to try and help them as much as we can.
Was sind eure Pläne für die Zukunft?
Well, we're doing a big tour in the UK this summertime. We're doing some stadium shows, which is we're so looking forward to it. It's going to be our biggest ever tour, playing to the most amount of people, and that's in June and July in the UK. So we're going to finish some European promotion, this TV and various other TV shows around Europe, and then go and start rehearsing for this concert tour in the UK.
Wann gebt ihr das nächste Konzert in der Schweiz?
Here in Switzerland?
We're never coming here again. Got the job done here now.
I think we were a bit disappointed last time we come to Switzerland because it was when Howard got ill. He had a problem with his health last time we were here. So we're particularly trying to look forward to when we come back to Europe, but we don't know at the moment.
We want to come back and do a concert tour as soon as possible, but we couldn't do it this year because we're doing stadiums in the UK and it wouldn't work out logistically to bring all the equipment over and try and fit them into smaller venues because we couldn't do a stadium in Switzerland. We're not popular enough, so we'd have to downsize this. Anyway, it wouldn't work out logistically, so we're going to come back another time, hopefully.
Okay, thanks a lot for this interview and have a great time here in Zurich.